Well, this is new. Nintendo Direct. All credit to Nintendo for this. This Nintendo Direct. None of it's my content. Only that this is reactions to it. Alright. Is this a new game? Oh, this is a thing. No, they can't. This is another Zelda game, isn't it? But what? What? That moon is really weird. It's creepy. What is this? And what? It's a Skull Kid. Majora's Mask 3D. Wow, Nintendo decides to remake the other Amazing N64 game for Legend of Zelda N64 game. The other one. One 3DS and 2DS. Oh, now I want to see an LP do this one. And no, I'm not gonna accept you playing the N64 when you gotta play the 3DS.
Hello everyone, I'm Satoru Iwata from Nintendo. It's been quite some time since I've greeted many of you in a Nintendo Direct, but I'm happy to be back to deliver some new and Nintendo 3DS announcements.
Mr. Wada, you got someone stalking you.
Something is on the way, and it's
someone stalking you up there.
The trailer you just saw is for the Nintendo 3DS remake
watch
of
out,
The Legend of
something's
Zelda,
on the top
Majora's
right, and
Mask,
it's not really
which
too
was originally
pleasant.
released for the Nintendo 64 in the year 2000. Compared to other Zelda games, the world of Majora's Mask is extremely strange and somewhat spooky. Set in a world doomed to destruction, you have just 3 days to traverse the land of Termina, save it from the brink of destruction.
I've never played Majora's Mask, guys. I've never played it. Not even Ocarina of Time. So
characters trapped in the final hours of their lives.
Yet. I don't know if I'm actually going to LP them.
Dungeons and a 3-day time limit. This dark departure from the Zelda formula must have left some
if you don't do the 3 days, then you get a game over.
Players' minds. As we work
you get a game
on
over
the remade version,
if you don't do it
we
in
set
time.
out to maintain the original level of challenge while keeping the game accessible for anyone. So we also focused on making sure the gameplay experience was as smooth as possible.
Ocarina of Time had
The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3D will be available for Nintendo 3DS stores and Nintendo eShop in spring 2015.
So, what is there going to be in Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask Master Quest?
Has more updates
even though it doesn't exist because only Ocarina of Time had it.
Thanks,
Are they
Mr.
going to make one for Majora's Mask?
Speaking of Nintendo 3DS games, there's one on the way that's unlike any other strategy game out there. It blends turn-based battles with real-time action, and it's got an amazing pedigree, too. The developers of the Fire Emblem series are bringing us codename Steam. In the game, Abe Lincoln himself tasks the secret agents of Steam with using steam-powered weaponry to outwit and outgun an alien invasion. But you'll have to think tactically, because Steam is a finite resource. It fuels your character's movement, attacks, and a clever ability called Overwatch, which requires you to command each member of your team effectively. With Overwatch, your agents can save some steam to use during the enemy's turn and actually interrupt them with a surprise attack. You may even stun them and end their turn early and avoid some damage all at the same time. Each mission begins by asking you to assemble an elite 4-man squad belonging to the strike team eliminating the alien menace. Splitting up your teammates to accomplish separate goals is often critical. You could have one act as a distraction, while another focuses on healing, and 2 more attack from higher ground. As you play through the campaign, you'll unlock many new team members, some of them as famous as Abe Lincoln himself. And each one has its own set of unique abilities. Today, we're profiling 4 of them, including 2 newly revealed characters. But let's start with a couple we debuted at E3. Fleming's All-American Eagle Rifle shoots a burst of 3 shots. It may seem basic, but unlike most default weapons, it can even be used during Overwatch. With his special attack, Eagle Strike, he can hurl an explosive eagle to cause heavy damage. Hailing from the land of Oz, Lion's unique weapon, the Lion Launcher, enables him to leap high across the battlefield while stomping on enemies he lands on. His special attack, the Mighty Roar, damages and stuns all surrounding enemies. Light on her feet, Tiger Lily brings fast aid to allies in battle. Her Medimortar launches healing compounds that explode to restore health to any characters in the blast zone. And her special move, Healing Wind, will recover a substantial amount of health for all nearby units. Tom can knock enemies away with his punch gun and even stun them. He's great for sending ahead to set up Overwatch traps that can stun enemies during their own turn. His special attack, Hijinks, tosses landmines all around a given area. You'll have to use each character's weapon abilities wisely to succeed in battle. But you'll also have to use your environment to your advantage. Codename Steam is headed to store shelves and the Nintendo 3DS eShop in spring of 2015.
Okay, so I guess most games are going to
come out in spring 2015. The NES Remix series has already brought a whole lot of retro love to Wii U.
Definitely.
It's made dozens of classic NES games feel fresh again by bringing plenty of exciting twists to classic gameplay across tons of rapid-fire challenges. And as you may know, the series is finally coming to Nintendo 3DS. Ultimate NES Remix contains the best parts of the first 2 games, while adding some cool new stuff too, like the new Famicom remix.
Oh wow, it's a Famicom
This unlockable mode is exclusive to Nintendo 3DS,
I knew that.
offering up additional challenges for the Japanese version of NES Remix.
That's new.
You may even notice some alternate sound effects
too. I only thought it was only on the Wii U. But I didn't know
There's
there was a
also
3DS
Speed
one.
Mario Bros., which contains the original Super Mario Bros. Game in its entirety, except with the movements of Mario, all the enemies, and even the music ramped up to super speed.
Oh, see, like
But what really amps
Super
it all
Mario
up
Bros.
are the new
Fast
online
Forward.
leaderboards, a first in the series. Each challenge has its very own leaderboard,
Oh,
so you can
wow.
compare your best
Own
time or top
leaderboards.
scores with others in your region on
This is
anything from the remix
seriously
challenges
amazing.
to Speed Mario Bros. To championship mode.
Speed Mario Bros. Also
And
the
when you see a
championship mode's
replay
back.
button on the best time leaderboard, you can watch a replay to study the
You
gameplay
get a
of top
replay to
players.
study to learn.
Plus, every day a random challenge is selected. These daily
random
challenges
challenge.
encourage you to
Oh.
check in daily, hone your gaming skills, and see how you stack up against others on the online leaderboards.
Well,
Pure
this
retro
is
gaming
definitely going to be a
bliss
good thing.
on the go. And for a limited time, when you buy Ultimate NES Remix at retail or on Nintendo eShop, you can get a Famicom theme from the theme shop on Nintendo 3DS.
A Famicom
Ultimate NES
theme. I
Remix
have
for Nintendo 3DS
so,
comes
but so
to
sad
stores
because
and the Nintendo eShop
Super
on
Smash Bros.
December
for
5th.
Wii U is coming before
Next
that,
up
so
is
I'm gonna
Captain
have to
Toad
lose
Treasure
it on
Chapter.
Super Smash for Super Smash for Wii U.
In this game, the player
What are you doing,
controls
Nintendo?
Captain
Why are you
Toad
making
and searches for treasure through a
releasing
variety of
too many games
universes,
too soon?
all while rotating stages
you're just gonna, like,
in
expect
various
people to
directions
buy
and heading toward
Ultimate
the
NES
Power Star at
Remix
the
like
end.
right after Smash for Wii U.
We've prepared a trailer that shows off a big chunk of the 70-plus stages in this highly detailed
Captain
world.
Toad's Treasure
Have a
Tractor
look.
had. Oh, new Captain Toad's Treasure Tractor. Double Toad, Ladders. That's new. And turnips. No, that's. I always saw that before. Holy. What is some new stuff? Oh, cannon for shooting turnips. A star train, a giant bird that's Toadette, and playing as Toadette basically. Oh wow, look at this slacker. And finding and let's. Oh wow, is that Super Mario World key? Oh, Super Mario World's getting a return. And a giant Bowser Claw grabs that star, the pickaxe. Well, Super Mario World's getting a representation. That was I don't know if that was a Chaos Emerald, stealing from the Sonic series. And giant pinball table, more launchy stuff. And a DK like reference. 1981 DK can never be forgotten. Because it was the first Mario game, and that's. Oh wait, was that? I don't know. That's 66th one. That looks like the first level of Super Mario 3D World, just without enemies. 70 things.
The stage you just saw has a challenge called Slipped Past All of the Shy Guys. By completing such challenges, you can unlock content.
Yeah, so there's little challenges in each of these.
I hope players who pick it up discover just how much replay value it has.
I wonder if there's two-player where one plays as Toad, the other plays as Toadette. Or look, maybe the Toad Brigade. And Toad cannot
Captain Toad
jump.
Treasure
No way
Tracker
they
will be
can
available
jump.
December 5th in stores
And
on the
of course
Nintendo
after
eShop
this was
on
December
Wii U.
5th.
Captain Toad
Nintendo,
Treasure
releasing
Tracker is
stuff
also
too
one of the
quickly,
many
that's why it's
titles you
losing
can
money,
now
'cause
pre-order or purchase directly from
Smash for
Nintendo.com,
Wii U is coming
even
as
when you're
well,
away from your
so
Wii U or
You're
Nintendo
expecting
3DS.
people to buy like
Just
3
hit the
games
Buy Digital
in
button
one,
on your PC
in 1
or
month.
smart device to
Well,
purchase.
in the time difference
Once you purchase,
in 2 months.
you can redeem your
Smash
code
this
automatically.
month, and
your
then
game will start downloading to
Captain-
your device right away. Visit Nintendo.com/buydigital for more information.
Okay, there's something about digital games I had.
As you all know,
That I've
Super
forgotten
Smash
about
Bros.
because
for
I was
Wii U
talking
releases on November 21st,
about,
and on that same day we're
short
launching a
games coming
whole
too
new way to
quickly.
interact with your games. Of course, I'm talking about Amiibo. On launch day we're kicking things
Amiibo.
off with 12 Amiibo.
Obviously, Smash for
They
Wii
can
U
each be scanned
will
on the
be
Wii
coming
U
with
gamepad and brought to life in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U to battle with or against
They
you,
also said Mario
your
Kart
friends,
8.
and other
Mario Kart
Amiibo.
8 has also been confirmed to have
Those
to
same
use
12
Amiibo as
Amiibo
well.
can then be used to interact with other upcoming games.
in
Depending on which
the new
title,
Nintendo
they'll
3DS
bring
will
new
have an
costumes,
Amiibo
new gameplay elements,
connector
and
sensor.
more right into your game. We've also announced 6 more Amiibo that will be arriving in December, with many more
Oh, we
coming
got Little
early
Mac,
next year.
Zelda, Diddy
Next,
Kong, Luigi,
we'll dive
Captain
into some
Falcon,
more
and
Wii U
It
titles, and also
coming.
touch on how
And there's 12
Amiibo
that are
interact with
coming
these games.
this
Let's start
month.
with Mario Kart 8.
Coming with.
Mario Kart 8 released last May, but the race isn't over yet.
Huh.
Let's
Mario
start
Kart
with a
8.
new trailer.
Oh yeah, this is the month when the first DLC pack comes out. I pre-ordered both packs, so I'll be able to do them. Oh, this is gonna be cool because of the new courses. This looks like a new course. These are all new courses, aren't they? Like, the Yoshi Circuit, the Excite Bike. Are they gonna make one course like that looks like all the Nintendo consoles combined? Well, not combined, like maybe like you race on a NES, then you race on a SNES, then an N64, then a GameCube, then a Wii, then a Wii U. Like they go with that, and then there's like a separate track for handhelds. We start with the Game Boy, or maybe the Game & Watch. Maybe the Game & Watch appears at the very end, because that's the true first console. Oh, the new characters, Link. Link is one. He has 2 shields for some reason, even though he's only supposed to have 1. Oh my God! SNES Rainbow Road again! Nintendo will never forget about this track. SNES Rainbow Road. They're never gonna forget to put that track in. They did it 3 times already. They did it in the original appearance, but it was a SNES, and they did it in the GBA, then they did it in the 3DS. Now they're doing it the 4th time on the Wii U. Oh, Nintendo. I don't know what that is. I don't know. I debate if it's a
That
Zelda
was footage
track.
of the first pack of Mario Kart 8 DLC. The world of Mario Kart 8 will soon expand to include new courses, karts, and drivers from other Nintendo games, like The
that's
Legend
the
of
Zelda
Zelda,
course, okay.
F-Zero,
F-Zero,
and Excite Bike.
Excite
In
Bike.
addition to 8 new courses,
Mario Kart
the pack
Wii,
also includes
Super
3
Mario
new
Kart
drivers:
Yoshi Circuit,
Link, Tanuki Mario, and
Link,
Cat
Snoopy,
Peach.
Mario, and Cat Peach.
Plus, 4 new carts. The Blue Falcon from F-Zero, and the Master
the Blue
Cycle based
Falcon
on The Legend of Zelda.
from Mario Kart Wii.
Mario Kart 8 DLC Pack 1 will be released on November 13th.
November 13th.
And in May 2015,
and I have it pre-ordered, man.
we're
I
also
got
planning
it.
to release DLC Pack 2, which comes with new drivers from
DLC
Animal
Pack 2 is
Crossing,
going to come May 2015.
namely Isabelle and the Villager. There's
So
also a
Bowser,
special
Isabelle, and a
discounted
Villager.
combo pack containing Pack 1 and Pack 2. So if you own Mario Kart 8, please consider them both. You can buy any of the
if you're
DLC
a phone,
options
then that's-
for Mario Kart 8 in the game menu or on the Nintendo eShop on Wii U. Mario Kart 8 is also one of the first Amiibo-compatible titles. When you scan
I think it's
compatible
like the
Amiibo,
first game to
you can
ever-
get
it's
an
the only game
in-game
ever-
racing suit themed to the character
You can get
scan.
new racing suits.
Your Mii
by
can then
using
wear
the
these
Amiibo.
suits in the game. So
Like
as
a
you can
Mario
see,
racing
it lets you
suit,
dress
a
up your
Yoshi
Mii like
racing
fan-favorite characters such as
costumes,
Mario, Yoshi,
basically.
Kirby, or even Samus Aran.
Now since there'll be like an endless amount of
Here's the full
Amiibos,
lineup of compatible Amiibo. For more details,
now because
please
there'll be
check
more
out the
Amiibo
official
coming in
Mario
December,
Kart
then
8
they'll have to make a
website.
pit costume and all that.
Next up is a title we debuted at this year's E3. In his latest adventure, Kirby is made of clay and ready to set off on a journey through an equally clay-filled world.
Kirby's Rainbow Course, this is? Yes,
When
it
you
is.
draw a line on the touchscreen of the Wii U gamepad controller, it'll make a rainbow for Kirby to roll
This is
along.
obviously what Kirby's canvas.
Move Kirby on down the
I've
line,
never played
or
Kirby
tap him
Canvas
to attack
Curse
enemies and
because,
blast your way through obstacles as you head for the goal.
I don't know. I didn't grow up with the Kirby series.
Since you're not
basically,
directly
but
controlling Kirby, he'll get tossed around all
I'm
over
more
the
used to
place.
like normal
But
platform
because of
games,
that,
not the
you
kind
also
that
get a special sense of satisfaction
work
when you
differently,
maneuver
like,
him
you know.
just the way you want and get all of the items.
Oh, that's smart.
One of the features we didn't announce at E3 is a multiplayer mode for up to 4 players.
Multiplayer.
In this mode, player 1 plays as Kirby, while everyone else joins in as Waddle Dee and moves about on their own. Players can spread out to collect
That's
items
definitely
separately,
not fair for
or have
Kirby,
Waddle
obviously,
Dee
because
carry
Kirby
Kirby
has
around,
to be removed by a
allowing the
robot,
gamepad
and
user
the Waddle
to
Dees
focus
can
on
move on
drawing
their own.
lines,
That-
while the other
Well,
players
it is
carry
fair.
Kirby
Well,
to the
it
goal.
has kind of fair because they have only
There's
2
no
hit
I in
points and Kirby
team,
has 4.
but there is in Kirby. Like moldable clay, Kirby can transform into various shapes this time around. And in the multiplayer mode, even Waddle Dee can make a difference. This title is also compatible with Amiibo.
Also with Amiibo.
The name of the game is now finalized as
Kirby
Kirby and the
Amiibo.
Rainbow Curse. It will be available in February of 2015
February.
in stores
coming earlier.
and on the Nintendo eShop
Yes,
on Wii U.
gamers better be careful because there's going to
Hyrule
be a
Warriors
lot of
has some
games
cool
coming
Amiibo
in your
functionality
way
too. When
between
you tap
now
the Link
and the
Amiibo
end of
on the Wii U
2014
gamepad
and
while
then
playing Hyrule
between
Warriors, you can unlock a new weapon,
between
the
the end of
spinner.
2014 and
The spinner
spring
is a useful
2015.
item in The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, and in Hyrule Warriors, it's great for smashing your enemies.
I wonder, like, certain games
Scanning
will
in
require, like,
other
certain
Amiibo has
amiibo, like,
various
maybe,
effects
like,
as well.
Hyrule Warriors has
Every
its
single amiibo compatible with Super
this
Smash
requires the
Bros.
Link
for Wii U
all Link
is
amiibos.
also
Like, maybe if
compatible
you
with
get a
Hyrule
Toon Link one,
Warriors.
then, like...
Scan one in and you'll receive a randomly selected material, weapon, or rupee. This amiibo function will be added to Hyrule Warriors with a free
is
software
compatible with
update this
Amiibo.
month. At the same time, the Twilight Princess pack will also be available to purchase as add-on content for the game.
Twilight Princess.
Like Mario Kart 8 and Kirby and the Rainbow Curse, we're planning Amiibo integration for more Wii U titles both this year and in 2015, like Yoshi's Woolly World, Mario Party 10, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, all of which will be getting Amiibo compatibility next year.
I wonder if every
the
single
figures that
Wii U
can
game
come to life
after
and supercharge your
2014
games will launch
and, like,
alongside
basically
the
the games
first
already had
compatible
Amiibo
title,
compatibility
Super Smash Bros. For Wii U, on November 21st.
beforehand,
and there are more Amiibo
are
coming
going to be
in December.
Amiibo compatible.
Find out how to get yours at Amiibo.com.
Forcing everyone to get toys
And
that
speaking of
toys,
Smash
forcing
Brothers-
adults to get toys that will just enhance their gaming. Duck Hunt. I'm pretty sure maybe Duck. Why is Duck Hunt here? Is Duck Hunt gonna become like a virtual console title or something? Yeah, I'm still thinking that Duck Hunt is gonna become a virtual console title from this gameplay footage. Oh. Oh, Duck Hunt Dog is become. Yeah, Duck Hunt Dog is obviously becoming a fighter, because we saw this in Super Smash Bros. For 3DS. Yeah, game. You know, Nintendo, you spoiled Duck Hunt Dog to us for the 3DS version. You didn't. Of course, we saw this coming. Because Duck Hunt Dog's a wait, is that? It's so funny because it's a blue duck and normally they're. Is that a Pidgey? It's the kind of. Wait, what? What? Oh, what? You guys. That's not. What? That's not fair. You're using a zapper against it, and this is not compatible. So obviously, this must be some sort of Photoshop-y stuff. No, it really. And it's even and it even has its own stage. Okay, this is definitely new. Well, this is only on Wii U because Duck Hunt Dog is limited in Smash. Oh my god! I did not know about the Zapper thing though. Duck Hunt coming to Virtual Console.
We have more games coming to Nintendo 3DS and Wii U from our talented indie partners.
Now how is it gonna run because there's no Zapper?
What's up guys? Damon Baker here at the EMP in Seattle. To kick things off, I want to give a shout out to our wonderful Nindy community. That's a little pun, but it does illustrate how important and deeply connected the independent games community is to Nintendo. Independent developers are responsible for some of the most original and creative ideas in gaming, and we're proud to be a part of it. That's why I'm here at the EMP Museum, where indie games are about to take over. Nintendo is sponsoring the new Indie Game Revolution exhibit at EMP, featuring the most groundbreaking and creative work from the indie scene. You can hear stories from more than 40 independent game developers, designers, coders, composers, and critics, while experiencing firsthand how the indie community is pushing boundaries to deliver some of the best games out there, like Shovel Knight and The Swapper. But the EMP isn't the only place where we're spreading the Nindy love. We also recently hit up Indiecade in Los Angeles. Across Wii U and Nintendo 3DS, we had 15 digital games at the festival, 7 of which were first playable experiences for attendees. Additionally, we had 10 developers at our booth to show off their games, including Wii U exclusive Affordable Space Adventures as an Indiecade Award nominee. From Runbow to Sports Ball, fans had a blast checking out all the great games and tournaments, so be sure to tune in online after this Nintendo Direct for a full Indiecade recap and exclusive developer interviews. But what does this all mean for you? It means that along with all the great content already available on Nintendo eShop, Wii U and Nintendo 3DS have tons of awesome independent games on the way.
If you like what he's saying,
stuff like this,
probably will go there.
We're really excited about all the great exclusives and multi-platform titles coming to Nintendo eShop soon, so make sure you check it out on a regular basis to see what's new. When Mindy Advocacy goes above and beyond traveling to events and eShop merchandising, we're one big family. That's why we worked with Choice Provisions to put a Commander Video trophy in Super Smash Bros. For Wii U. That trophy symbolizes our love for this gaming icon and the creativity that comes from our independent development.
It looks like a number one just having legs
on the highly anticipated release of Persona Q. We collaborated on bringing a Persona Q Nintendo 3DS XL system to North America, celebrating the first Persona title on Nintendo platforms. It's a brand new Persona title created by the developers of both the Persona and Etrian Odyssey series. And for fans of customization, we'll be releasing Nintendo 3DS menu themes for both Shovel Knight and Sonic Boom. Speaking of Sonic, we'll be releasing the demo for Sonic Boom Shattered Crystal for Nintendo 3DS immediately after this Nintendo Direct. We even worked with Sega to create a Sonic Boom puzzle swap panel, so keep an eye out for it in your Mii Plaza. Up next, we have a special appearance by Mr. Miyamoto himself, but I leave you with one more third-party crossover. You've seen Mario and Luigi in catsuits, but I doubt you've ever seen anything like this before.
You've seen it. Capcom! Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Ew, what are you doing? You're eating a mushroom. What in the... Mario ripoffs! Wow, Mario ripoffs. Mario and Luigi ripoff series franchise, because they both have hammers in that RPG. And Yoshi ripoff? Wow, there's a Yoshi ripoff too. Okay, this is definitely weird. Well, they just went and they just fell down like that. They just froze and then fell down. As they playing dead. Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate. Hashtag Monster Hunter.
Hello, I'm Shigeru Miyamoto.
Oh, come on, Miyamoto.
Today
Why
I'm wearing
can't
a
you
Pikmin
speak
t-shirt
English?
again. I've been working on a lot of Wii games recently, and I'm hoping to
I'm not
deliver some
stealing.
new gameplay experiences that take
Recently
advantage of the
working on-
gamepad.
That's what every
While I
Wii U
was
title
working
has
on
to
the game
use, the Wii U
Pikmin 3,
gamepad.
I also began working on a
Number one
Pikmin animation
title on
project.
the Wii U, for the Wii U that has
Although I
never
have
used the
experience
gamepad
making
controller.
games,
Never.
I've never created an animation.
Like, you have
Even
to
though
use it at
Pikmin are
some
the main
point.
characters, their name is right in the title. They're pretty
Pikmin
small,
3?
and it can be hard to see exactly what they're doing. So I started working on this animation because I wanted to
Don't tell
create
me this is gonna be
something that would
Pikmin
allow you to
4.
see these hardworking Pikmin up
Why
close
do I
and
think this is a
personal.
Pikmin 4?
While I was working on it, it almost started to feel like they were
Yeah,
actually living
Miyamoto
all
has to
around
learn
me.
how to speak
For
English.
E3
'cause
2012, I created a video with Pikmin walking around and following me everywhere. Ideas like this were born from the idea of Pikmin living all around me.
E3 12. Okay,
I
so
came
that
up
was
with things like that,
so maybe
or-
that was a hint to Pikmin
Or even
4.
these right here.
And Miyamoto can generate
And now,
creatures on his
the
hands.
animations I was working
he's like a
on
god.
are
He's a
finally
Pikmin
complete.
god. He can
They're
generate
very short in
Pikmin creatures
total,
on his
about
hands.
20 minutes long, and we debuted them at this year's Tokyo
And-
International Film Festival.
What is that? Oh, okay, bolts.
After this Nintendo
Pikmin short
Direct,
movies.
we'll release Pikmin short movies for purchase on Nintendo eShop, so you can
Available
watch too.
following this Nintendo Direct, so it's
In the
already
theater,
released.
we screened it in 3D. So, on Nintendo
$5
3DS, you can watch
of
Pikmin
3DS.
short movies 3D.
It's also on Wii U, I guess.
While on Wii
also
U,
for
we have the
$5.
beautiful high-definition version, Pikmin Short Movies
So
HD.
So basically,
While
for
working
the
on
3D,
these
you can
shorts,
trade off your
I used
HD
Flipnote
for
Studio
3D,
to
or for
create
the
the
Wii U, you
storyboard.
can trade off 3D for
The
HD.
Flipnote footage I created
Well,
during
the
this
Wii U is
time was
kind of
also
3D,
included
obviously,
in the
so
movie.
it's better getting the Wii
So
U
please
version.
give it a watch.
There's even a Flipnote Studio storyboard. Nintendo, you better be
And while
done
we're on the
with,
topic
you better
of
be working on
Pikmin,
Flipnote Studio 3D.
We've
I mean,
decided
you
to
released it in
release a
Japan.
demo version of Pikmin 3.
This is a Pikmin 3 demo.
I'd love for you to try out the demo as a way to experience
I mean,
Pikmin 3.
so you're telling me it took 2
After
years
playing the demo,
to get a
you
demo
can
of
purchase the full
Pikmin
version.
3 out?
You can transfer your save data over,
years?
so it's okay to try out
Are
the
you
demo
serious?
first.
2 years? Wow.
Also, we'll be continuing with various other
Pikmin 3 was
activities
released in
involving the game,
2012, and it
even
took
on
2
Miiverse.
years just to get
So
a
we
demo
hope
of
you'll continue
Pikmin
to
3
find
out.
ways to interact with Pikmin
2014.
3. Thanks for watching.
Well, almost 2 years if you want to be more logical.
Thank you, Mr. Miyamoto.
Alright, back to
Moving
Iwata.
on, let's talk about Monolith Soft
Xenoblade Chronicles X.
which we haven't talked about much
Or the Xenoblade
since
X
E3.
Chronicles. I
The
don't know.
game's plot sees the people of Earth fleeing their home world in the wake of an intergalactic war
No, that's
and
got
crash landing
a
on
violent
an uncharted
ship being
planet
destroyed scene.
in an attempt to find
Definitely not for
refuge
kids.
in this mysterious land. The runaway explorers
Don't all
scour the train
Xenoblade
and conduct
lands be
research.
mysterious to you,
Using
and
the
you don't
city
know
of
it.
New Los Angeles as
New
their
Los
home base.
Angeles, New Los
The player will
Angeles.
conduct
How many
planetary research
how many people live in Los Angeles that are watching this Nintendo Direct? You're gonna
like
be
hunting native
thinking
creatures,
about their
collecting
future,
items
but that
scattered
New Los
across the
Angeles
planet,
city.
and taking on requests from residents.
Every game has to be Japanese because you always have to go with the. They
There's
always
a
favor
wide array
They always
of
want to
these
do the
quests
Japanese
that
version
will
first.
influence the survival of
Because
humanity.
Japan's their main country.
Some missions will further the main storyline, some will deepen your bond with
Very,
friends,
very weird.
and others will have you doing small favors for locals. We are making this title a massive RPG with an even bigger world to explore than in Xenoblade Chronicles on Wii. The game offers various support features to aid the player in their adventure, like a gamepad navigation system, so that you can enjoy researching the planet.
So basically, to make this game easier with a map.
We are targeting a 2015 release for Xenoblade Chronicles.
Okay, so this is not spring 2015, so
the last
possibly summer or fall or winter if they're really lazy.
Which we are updating you on for the first time since E3. We have a new trailer for you.
New trailer for Splatoon, the salty Splatoon. Obviously, the place where SpongeBob would not, the opposite of the place SpongeBob wanted to go to. Oh, Aperture Tag Raw ripoff. Amazing Aperture Tag ripoff with paint guns and shooting gel, well, paint gel. Robots that do the same thing. No, they're not robots, they're just mechanisms that are piloted by octopus tentacles. Isn't this what Sonic Colors did? They had a picture of, they had one of the promo pictures covered in paint. Like the whole picture was black and white and it was all colored by paint. I think so. But, of course. It's all an Aperture Tag reference, guys. Nothing special. Well, it is special for the people that like Splatoon that are watching Nintendo Direct. This Nintendo Direct. I'm thinking that could be the last trailer we'll see. Because it's almost the end of the Nintendo Direct. There's like 2 minutes left. A little less than 2 minutes left. Almost 1. If they do something really surprising at the end, then okay.
So, how did it look? Splatoon is an action-packed shooting game
better.
Where you play as a squid that can transform itself into human form
the powers of paint better.
Its top
I guess.
Is colored ink. At its core, Splatoon is a 4-on-4 online multiplayer shooter in which 2 teams compete to cover the most ground with ink. But it also has a single-player campaign that pits your squid-like character against an army.
Yeah, there's only 30 seconds left in this Nintendo Direct. This is obviously going to be the end of the Nintendo Direct.
Of ink weaponry.
Because there was like no time left to add like another surprise trailer or something.
Tough, and the survival of each species begins. Splatoon will be available for Wii U in stores and on the Nintendo eShop in the second quarter of 2015.
Quarter 2, so spring.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.